After a failed resolution at the UN Security Council, the Palestinian Authority has applied to join the International Criminal Court. In response, Israel halted the transfer of tax revenues to the Palestinians. $127 million is being withheld, and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is expected to discuss further steps with his cabinet. Chief Palestinian negotiator Saeb Erekat called the move daylight robbery. Last week, he sat down for a one-on-one interview with our own CCTV's Roee Ruttenberg.
If they don't want to abide by the agreement signed, if they don't want to be a law-abiding country, if they want to continue ignoring all codes and ethics of international law, they will find themselves solely responsible for the Palestinians under occupation.
Given the fact that a number of members in the ICC don't recognize Palestine as a state and hundreds of filed complaints are rejected, how effective do you think this move will be?
We're going to focus on two issues, actually. One is the settlement activities, which is a total flagrant violation of the Fourth Geneva Conventions and a war crime that cannot be disputed by any. And secondly, the last aggression last summer on Gaza. These are the two files we will present to the court, and I'm confident that the international community still has the resolve to do Palestinians justice.
Well, Israel has called the ICC the nuclear option. The U.S. has threatened to review nearly $500 million in aid to the Palestinians. Are you concerned about the consequences here?
When it comes to threats, what is it that Israel has not done to us? Is there more that they can inflict, more than what they did in Gaza last summer? Do they need to have, in 50 days, 2,200 Palestinians killed, 12,000 wounded, 80,000 homes destroyed? They will be held accountable. Israel is not a country above the laws of man. We will not allow it to do that.
And what about the threats coming from the U.S.?
Look, nations act in accordance with their interests. If the United States wants to put itself as the defender of the Israeli atrocities, occupations, and so on, that's their business. But I think the U.S. is a superpower, and with power comes responsibility. And the first thing the U.S. must do, if they want to defeat extremism and terrorism in this region, is drive the swamp of this Israeli occupation. The first thing the U.S. should do is stop treating Israel as a country above the laws of man.
The Israeli line has been that the way to a state is through negotiations, and you yourself are the chief negotiator. Does that resonate with you?
You know, we have done nothing but negotiations for 20 years. Did Israel stop its settlement activities? Did it stop its dictation? Did it ever respect agreements signed? What we're doing now is giving a wake-up call to them. Wake up. We need to make peace. And peace is not done, and security is not achieved through walls, settlements, dictation, incursions, assassinations, and so on. Stop it. And if you don't stop it, you will be held accountable.
Do you think this is a positive step? Was it the only option?
You know, we're not fond of going to courts. But those who worry about going to courts should stop committing crimes. That's the essence. They should not criticize us or threaten us to punish us if we go to courts, our legal right. They should stop committing crimes if they don't want us to go to courts.